will share with you the big stories. Now, the first big story I know pay Bano, and it's the Honorable Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, Northton, member of Parliament on the ticket of the NDC, is all set and ready to stage a demonstration against a SNIT. The sale of hotels and they. Allegedly, we are told one more time, the Agric minister, quite an unfortunate one, but an open demonstration, no, because many a year. Federation of Labour Executive Secretary Andy Nkomo Ora Abraham Kumsin or it sounds so a part of this demonstration and pay Airbus. Mr. Kumsin, what to me good morning, that is saying. And Pomboko.
You had a room.
Very well. And see, and pay converging points no here, and then why have we come this far with a demonstration indicating say penny ama buying any snake and torn the shares war in about 6 major hotels ye name your mayimo.
Oh, sir, we know somebody or no. About to get that. Me catch crime in Kwema. Me call a Labadi Beach hotels now on. When I wait, she has in them crooms and I call a California, I saw you a Jubilee House opposite.
Christ the King, Mubeshiao.
Exactly.
Okay.
The King.
And see, we no motive pano any say. Now, what if you get to the Jubilee House? Now, more in your opportunity to meet the president himself. Petition, no? How are you going to present it?
So the arrangement is that I will say. We have informed them. So, my President Jackson is not possible to be over, but or 24 hours or more, when you they will send some people to come and then pick the petition. I'm sure. For women to me, ignore that because the focus was marching to the Jubilee House proper, but I put the crowd not for security reasons, She's a what? One percent or is okay. Damn that, no. Christ the King one would be good, so that the presidency will delegate people to come and then
pick up the petition.
Exactly.
Now, this whole conversation, no, Oro could you to black on the shots here. I didn't hear Federation of Labour, Modemo who I just asked him.
No, I didn't say, who did it? I mean, I'm the young I can't come or because how long organized labor, your representatives were Smith board no so.
Exactly.
Now, more than even 4. Almost and you know the mistake I no. I don't know because now brief leadership of organized labor and the people who were serving on the committees, we don't know what happened to them. They didn't. It is a Okujita. Can you query? Because I can say organized labor lost the battle. Yentimi anku na yankopon chade na MP omunya ekoso a already see red flags mama. She say no, we have to. The workers didn't know. The workers no munim niana ekoso Smith board level. We didn't know. Me, I didn't know. As a leader, I didn't know. Because our people feel that.
More reps, on the board, failed organized labor. I mean, to which extent? And Albeka said, "Womo afeli." Now you appoint me to work on the board, okay? And you me pay anamedia kwa kotina board, neso. And isn't it expected of you, say? I mean, on regular basis, Obefre for further briefing as to happenings in the daily governance of SNIT as an institution, the corporate structure what the year Juma any a policy affecting the ordinary person or contributed to SNIT.
Oh, sir, yes, no, Sophie, managing director or you see you or small say, yeah, concurrent, crazy. Na bra. Okay, no. Ebia same years you They are okay now. Mama, I don't know, and results, Papa. So what do? Will you stay there to you know what? How long? And you know what? The sensible thing that you should have done is to report to your boss. Say, oh, boss, me buy no. Say, you know, no man can see your mommy. So what do I do? What will be said? Because you don't get there to Accra, then you go back to him without even briefing him. But challenges the area of OPC. I mean, how can you be a good messenger? So that's the point that we have. But you know, say about Chumuko, the young point is these MPs won't, because I don't know, it's not only affecting workers. I mean, regular or formal sector, because this time it is opened. Those in the informal economy are also part of it. Well, and so they say, when we hear how our audible bread country, you know, and yes, small. At least.
But I'm going to agreeing with that doubt. Assuming more appointees, one more board, you know, affiliate as messengers, one more and feedback, more as leadership. Now, my concerns, no, and it's more as a executive body, no, more making attempt, say, and come away, you know, by, you know, more current and appointees, and what board, no, so no more than come on. When you had the full briefing of what transpired in the decisions of sale in terms of interest, Senate Accra in those hotels are now plus those board members are almost 7 years from a year 2016, basically somewhere 2019, 2020, because we know this conversation did not just start this year. I mean, it started backdating. And, you know, have you gotten the full briefing as to why our decisions echo say? Rise because was the former board chairman, Monina Dim Komo, and with the import of the decision and the rationale here, one more coming up with some of these measures.
Oh, we are a series of meetings with them. Nenzima Okano and Tasu. Also, what the Omokayana, the other board members, you know, woman just but you should have come back to tell us. Because we could have this demonstration, could have come on a long time ago, not for the MPs even to come in. The workers themselves say, what we are, International Labour Organization. They have come out with a report, say, Senate will collapse in about 9-10 years' time. Just imagine. And this time, not the more, as representing workers, the more you worry now, I mean, it's unpardonable mess. Well, you know, what we are saying is that we thank God, say, we've had often MPC, one would do because what the thing is that if Senate collapses, I mean, it's not going to affect only the retired workers. It's going to affect the youth now. After being attending that 60 years now, over retirement, they also not get anything. So it's a national issue. It's a national. And you know, it's very good to say, this gentleman, the Honorable Abrakwa, it's very risky. I told him, say, hey, Honorable, what made it? He's serving God, because service to mankind is service to God, and God will protect him all right. And you know, I was really, that is what moved me. At my age, why should I get involved in all these things? I wouldn't mind. After all, how long am I going to live? But we feel that no, it will be selfish. Say, some of us, even though you're but I'm Korana Suba. No, don't mind me. I'm going to die soon, so I won't get involved. That is wickedness. That is wickedness. That's why some of us, at our age, you know, we are still involved in this fight. Not against any particular person. But you see, the way and Kofi will run it, I'm surprised that some people have just kept quiet. Actually, they don't see anything wrong with this thing. What is this? What is hypocrisy at highest level? I mean, it's not good.
Very well.
Even if it's your father, me, my father, president, I walked to him and say, Papa, jayade awuye na wo gidim bone ama. That is it.
Mr. Gumsi, more making more personal assessment of the, interest of Senate in those hotels. Now, upon your assessment, say more you be there. Is the hotels, currently speaking, viable? Is it in good business?
Viable. Even to analysis here in ratio or no. The hotels are making profit even than the Rock City Hotel now. For pay officer Otono. We are compared. These hotels are making profit. Because if they are not making profit, why would he come and buy? That's the thing. The hotel that is making profit, hotels are making profit. Well, and so why do you sell it? Why do you sell it? Why the Uto Akokobri? Uto Akokobri. So Uncle nephew, Uncle Ye nephew, on the man and the cushion. Don't do that.
Very well. Now, quick one. Let me run you through the board of trustees. As I say, one more manages Senate. And you have Miss Elizabeth Equia Ohene as board chair. Or a year, Dr. Emmanuel Edusa Akodie, representative from Ghana Employers Association, one of your member. Now, you have Mr. John Senenu Amegashi, representative from Organized Labor. And the Organized Labor reps, I'm counting about 3 of them. Also, Mr. Joshua Ansa, Organized Labor No Free, on your representative. You have Dr. Evans Agemi Zekum, also your rep from a year Organized Labor. Then you have Miss Ivy Naso, one also a year a rep from Organized Labor. Then you have Mr. Benjamin Odote Asuman. Also a part of the Senate Pensioners Association. Mr. Peter Oseiduya is also a president's nominee. And then Mrs. Gloria Irene Ameki is also a president's nominee. Then you have the representative of the Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning, Mrs. Abena Osayasari, the deputy, the minister in charge of finance at state level, or Mr. Kofi Bosompim Osafo as Director General of Senate itself. And then you have Mrs. Gifty Annan, company secretary. Now, Organized Labor and Kwano, there were 4 representatives on this particular board. And how does it happen? Say, Organized Labor, TUC, all the associations are move for me the Organized Labor. No, you don't get briefings from any of these nominees. Board, no, so just under 1 minute now.
That is it. As we speak, somebody has taken the TUC to court over this matter. They're taking them to court to challenge the capacity of the TUC to nominate me. I even don't know who these guys were appointed. I myself, I don't know.
I see.
And I have filed a witness statement at the court to support what that gentleman is doing in court. That we were never told about how our woman
selecting control. I see.
It's very bad. Because you see, when you are sending people to such very sensitive area now, you check their integrity, their competence, and other qualities. And Sana, you don't send anybody just to go and drink tea and hamburgers and all these things and then come back. You are going to board meeting.
Very well.
What is it?
Very well. Mr. Kumsin, I'm grateful and okay, and to wish you well in your demonstration. We'll get back to you for another conversation. Why? I'm grateful. And to Mr. Abraham Kumsin, Executive Secretary at the Federation of Labor, speaking to us and okay.